Oh boy, it's the D-pad. I'm Rick. This is Pokemon Insurgence. I'm just realizing I mentioned last time that we bought, quote unquote, a super rod. We got one for free from the black market, which means that we can go back and fish old areas if need be. I'm not really thrilled about the idea of having just a shitload of water Pokemon on my team, but if we need to refill our ranks, it'll be a pretty good way to do it. I really want that badly. I don't think there's a way for us to get up there right now. All right, so it's right there. All right, turn and go somewhere. I'm waiting for you. Okay. Now there's also... There you go. I was like, where's the other trainer? Okay. I'm going to pass by. As soon as she's not looking. I mean, she's not looking now, but I didn't want to risk it there. Okay. Let's go in this house. Because what do we have over here? We have at least a scientist. I think, by the way, you can actually be challenged if you're... Oh, didn't know I could do that. I believe if you're right up against the ledge, you can actually be challenged by a Pokemon trainer. It happened to me once during the replay where I kind of wound up fighting somebody from above a ledge, but what do we got here? Okay. Hello. Who are you? The legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, are considered very important to the Torren region. Are they now? They helped this region come into being. Did they now? The stories say that they protected the settlers and weaker Pokemon from wild creatures while they made a home here. They're still doing that today, protecting the underdog and helping people. Interesting. I feel like it's such a dangerous game, grabbing legendaries from other games and giving them like lore connections in fan games, just because like I don't know. I feel like they already tend to have so much lore associated with them with other places. I guess did the Whirl Islands were part of one of the other games, weren't they? Or am I crazy? Oh, I can't go up there. I don't want to fight this person. I do want to see. I want to see if they are an actual trainer. Yes, they are. Okay. I don't want to fight them. I just want to go to town. Oranos Town. Okay. My worry also is that by moving forward, instead of trying to take on trainers, I'm now a lower level than... Like, not necessarily literally a level lower, but, like, I'm missing out on potentially valuable experience. This whole business about the virus, I don't like it, not one bit. We've had scares like this before, and they never end well. I just hope we don't have any people trying to take advantage of Torrenites again. Thank goodness we have a trustworthy person like Zachary to look up to. Zachary the... boyfriend? I thought the boyfriend had a different name, the gym leader. I can surf or fish to catch something. I might take the super rod for a spin. It's nice to have kind of a low intensity moment here, though. It's nice to be able to actually explore for a change. Are these moving boxes? What does this guy have to say? We used to have leftover storage facility here, but Zachary's repurposed it. Not sure what he's using it for. It's all very hush-hush. He dumped all the junk out. It's kind of a mess now. Is Zachary connected with the Infernal Cult? Because that was like our whole thing, was that we were following... cute. We were following the Infernal Cult up here. It would make sense if they had someone on the inside. Listen, I have this theory about Delta species Pokemon. They almost always turn into cool typings like Dragon, Fire, Ice. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen a Grass type or Normal type Delta. If you can show me one, I'll give you a prize. I doubt you could, though. Do you have a Grass or Normal type Delta to show me? No. I don't think I've got any living Deltas left. What happens if I say yes? Okay, they do care if it's on your team. Okay, interesting. Hello? I've heard a lot about this upcoming trainer in the trainer school. Nora, I think her name is. I think that's fantastic. It's so great to see young girls showing off their skills. Yeah, very cool. I used to run a bike gang in Kanto. I moved here to Torren after it got disbanded by some punk kid. Yeah, it still makes me mad to think of it. Yeah, but wait, didn't Ruby and Sapphire take place like 20 years ago now? At least that kid didn't grow up into anything. Huh? Okay. I guess we don't really get a clear picture of how old the bikers are. He could have been in his teens then, and he could have been, which would make him my age now. Should you really be looking through somebody's mail? Yes. All right, what do we got here? I've been in training for the Tour de Torren for a couple of years now. It's not a bike race, it's a pentathlon for Pokemon. First event is a Pokemon race in Sonata City. I can't wait. They got so many cool courses now. That's fun. Hey, buddy. Seems to be in training. Hey, it's got a choice scarf. That's an unfair advantage. Now, that's one where... This is one where you're stuck with your... Like, this just came up in Brilliant Diamond. I think choice scarf is the one that locks you into a move, doesn't it? Yeah. Ugh, which is, like, neat, but none of my Pokemon are ones where I'm going to be like, yep, this is my one thing. I could swear I saw a Pikachu car flying above the region. Am I crazy? How can a car fly? I have a bit of a quest, or a task for you. Well, it's less of a task, more of a challenge, really. I've hidden an item in Oranos Town, and I'm curious to see if you can find it. It's kind of close to the statue, sort of. I'm curious if you can find it or not. All right, well, guess what we're doing today? All right. There's the lady that was nearby with, I think, the umbrella. There's a cool tower owned by Satellite Corps just east of here. I heard they were having some weird electricity problems, but I'd love to work there one day. Electrical engineering's a passion of mine. I could help. Okay. Statue seems to be a shrine to the Pokemon League. To E, sturdy and strong. Illa, the passionate. To Uln, the clev. To Y, incalculating. Most of the words are scratched out. I wonder if those are, if they're making some... I'm tapping A as I'm kind of looking around just to see, but I wonder if those are references to, like, the dev team or anything. Like, if those are their names. Uh-oh. This looks like a thing is going on. Let's be careful. But I'm not looking through anyone's mail. Oop, nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious where this item might be. I'm tapping A on every single square. Did say kind of, sort of, so could it be like up here next to the Pokemon Center? It's also a question of just how close we're considering kind of, sort of close. Like, is this area over here kind of, sort of close? I love that this town theme has shades of the Final Fantasy Overture. Still on screen. It could be up there in the sand. There's literally spots up here where we could be on the ledge and the statue would be on screen. My mom says I can't go out and play with my Pokemon anymore. Why is that? Oh, Skarmory. I'm a huge fan of the geology of the Torren region. Did you know that Dayron Town is built over a dormant volcano? That seems like a stupid-ass idea. That's right, Mount Rose erupted thousands of years ago. Mount Rose? Thousands of years? I'm sure you can find traces of lava if you looked hard enough, but I wouldn't. The infernal cult's been seen around there. Uh-oh. Dayron Town's gonna get completely obliterated, isn't it? We're gonna see a town get decimated. This is happening. Okay. Anything over here as I'm tapping A 1,000 billion times? I heard they're rebuilding the Battle Frontier here in Torren. I can't wait. I've always wanted to try that out. Oh, yeah. So the Battle Frontier thing, I forget if I mentioned this before, but all references to the Pokemon World Tournament being rebuilt here got replaced with the Battle Frontier. I found that kind of cute. And certainly interesting. I met my fiancé at a fair here many years ago. We still haven't taken down the decorations yet. There's still banners all over. All right. I wonder if the item is going to be in a building. You're trying to write? Why don't you take this? It was useful back in my competitive days. King's Rock. Oh, nice. All right. So the funny part is I'm pretty sure they sell those in the black market. That's the one that, like, makes anything potentially flinch an opponent, I think, right? Oh, geez, that's the guy. Ooh. Don't like that. Because my worry is if I get close, one of two things is going to happen. Either I get close to the stage and I'm going to get pulled into something, or I go up these stairs and a cutscene is going to start. Because that's kind of just how they roll here. I guess I didn't actually get into any fights. You know what I will do, though? I will put Breviceps out front because high speed and volt switch means that I've got my best chance of averting disaster with any given thing. Okay. He's also an Infernal Cult person, so, like, is it smarter to have, like, Backer or Morgan out front, or maybe Malcolm, since they're all better with fire? But honestly, they also should be, like, Morgan in particular. I mean, he's gonna be neutral to it because the rock and steel combined. But all right, let's go over here. Let's see what we got. This is gonna be interesting. My fellow Torrenites, it's so good to see you again. I've missed Oranos Town so much. It's such a beautiful place. We missed you too, Zachary. Oh, Zachary. Right. Okay. I thought he had a different name. I could have sworn that he had a different... Zenith, right? Is Zachary his actual name and Zenith is kind of his cool code name? Oh, is that Mrs. Parker? How are your kids? They're wonderful. Jonathan is... I'm sorry, I'll let you get on with it. Thank you. I have something very important to say to all friends here after all. I'm not sure how many of you have heard, but there's been a nasty sickness going around Torren. Something to do with Deoxys, I understand. Oh yeah, the stuff going on with Mauld, I think, and Damien. We don't know how bad it is yet. It might even be fatal. Boy, this being finished in 2017 sure would have been... Could you imagine how awkward this would have been if I came back to this in 2020 when I was like, well, I may as well start doing some solo stuff since it's going to be tricky to get people around for a little while. Uh-oh, the plot is now centering around a spreading disease of sorts. Yikes. We don't know how bad it is yet. It might even be fatal, but we've seen some of its effects, and believe me, you do not want to come into contact with it. As you know, I work at the library in tandem with some smart and trustworthy people. Yeah. These friends of mine, who are definitely not cult members, have developed a vaccine that will protect you from this virus. Oh no. We're also organizing quarantine zones so that anyone who has already been infected can be treated and cared for. Yeah, totally, man. My number one priority is the health and happiness of everyone in Torren. Oh, I wonder... I am a little curious if it's possible that Zachary/Zenith, if that is him, actually is legitimately like, hey, this is a much bigger problem than all the other shit going on, and we wind up joining the Infernal Cult because we have our goals very much aligned for the time being. We don't necessarily have to be the chosen one in this, but if we are the chosen one, that would kind of be a way for that to work. I really hope the good people of Oranos Town will help me on this journey. We are supplying vaccines in the northmost building of town. I strongly encourage everyone to sign up for this program. And all of you need to sign up. If you don't, well, we have to assume you're already infected. After all, the virus affects your behavior. Who wouldn't want the vaccine? Unless you're already infected. So, if anyone you know is acting suspiciously, such as speaking against the augur, please report them to us. Never mind. We will deal with them. Remember, your safety is our priority. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Woo. Okay. You know, Zachary looks a lot like that cult, or maybe not. Oh, so this dude's familiar with Zenith, then. Honestly, it's hard to tell. Everyone in this region looks the same anyway. That's the second reference you've had to that in recent memory. Have I seen you before? On the news, maybe? Oh, you were the trainer who fought Xavier in their gym. What a great fight. I tried myself. That beadrill stopped me right in my tracks. Oh, yeah. I don't buy it. Everyone knows that vaccines cause Pokérus. Oh, God. Oh, this is a little too real right now. I don't like this. Who are you? Why are you talking to me? Man, Zachary is so brave. I'm so glad people like he and the augur are around. I'm so glad we have someone so clearly not evil as Zachary to help us. Okay, the writing's a little bit on the nose here. What a heartwarming speech. Whoop. Oh my God. I'll drop my phone. What a lovely chap. I could barely keep myself from cheering. Ornos Town is my favorite place in the region. It doesn't have any of the special features the bigger cities have, but it's quaint, out of the way, and everybody here's so friendly. My husband and I moved to Ornos Town from Celine City just a while back, and he can't stop talking about it. I must say, though, I agree. Celine City was super creepy. Hey, is that just a dude in a suit, or is that the perfection cult leader, whose name I am blanking on? Rukra, I think. Is there anywhere else we can even go right now without going up? I don't think there is. So up we go. Oh, hey, there are banners of what appear to be the Augur. Jaren. So many people are lining up for this vaccine. Thank goodness Zachary's a good person. I shudder to think what a cultist could do with this kind of influence. Tap an A as we walk around here, just in case. All right, well, you know what? Why don't we keep moving for now? We'll keep looking around town, see what else is going on here. We might not be here very long, honestly. I would be a little surprised. Hey, is that literally an Emolga? It actually is. That is an Emolga. That's funny. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully keep moving, and we'll see you next time.